Welcome to another SailfishOS app podcast, and in this podcast we want to take a look at one of the basic applications available for all SailfishOS devices, the Contacts application, the People application. You may know that you have options to import contacts either as vCard or by using CardDAV or using other methods just like Google Import Contacts or even using Exchange to import contacts. But what you can also do is, of course, create your own new contacts, and this is what I want to show you in this little demonstration. So first of all, we have to give him a name, so let's call him Max Mustermann. You can give him a nickname as well. Let's call him Maxe. We can give it another nickname, and the cool thing here is that you have the option to categorize those nicknames. So for example, you might have a nickname specific to friends, and you might have another nickname in work. So if you long press and hold on the field, you can change you have the option to change the category from personal to business or even other ones if you'd like to. And this is not only available for the nickname field itself. Let's go back. No, I did not want to create a new nickname. Let's go to details, for example. You can add some details like the company he's working for, a job title, position, or the department he's working for, or even the second name, basically. So not the family name, but the second name. If you have some second name, you can add telephone numbers, of course. Just like adding random number here. If you long press, you can of course change the type to assistant, fax, pager, video, mobile, and so on. As you can see here, so you have various different options. So I can have, for example, also the number for the fax machine. And of course, I also have always the option to change the category to personal or business if I'd like to. So I always have the option to have one contact and his business information and his personal information in one contact. And this is available for various different things. As you can see here, also email addresses, for example. And of course, I also have the option to change it for personal or business again. And of course, the same goes for the address. If I like to give him the address, as you can see here, there are various different fields in here that are necessary or usually used in the various different locales that you have usually. But you can, of course, create also and add new fields in here. And you have the option, of course, to delete stuff that you don't need from the address, for example. You have some website data here as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, you have the option to change the type to not only homepage, but also blog or a favorite. And of course, also the option to change it to personal or business usage again. So this is possible, and of course there are some other data that you can add here, just like, for example, the birth date, the marriage date, and I think this is everything. And of course you can change this as well, as you can see here, not only marriage but also engagement, house data, work data, or some other special appointments, some other special dates that you can add in here, just like, for example, the day of when you met your significant most significant other. You can add it here, which is a nice tool to edit and create new contacts. If you click on apply, then it will have your new contact, Max Mustermann in this case, and you will see all your data in here. And you have the option, of course, to mark it as favorite. Marking is at favorite. The contact will appear on the top of the list, so you don't have to search it via the search here or via the various different letters that you can see here. The letters from I think they start from the first name on. and you can click here directly to see the contact data. You can add an image, of course, one from the gallery, for example. Let's add this image here and say apply. Now you have this image here applied, and of course you don't only see the telephone number. You can call. Usually if you have a phone, I'm demonstrating this on my tablet here, but if you have a phone you can call. You have it will also show different phone numbers. Of course you can then call the different phone numbers as well. And the same goes for other numbers and emails. You have the option to send an email directly. It will open up your email client homepage. It will open up the web browser. And if you have some dates, of course, you can open up the calendar as well. You have the option to, of course, edit the contact information. It will go just into the editor, the same stuff that you had for creating the contact. But you also have the option to just simply share this contact via Bluetooth or other options if you have them available, just like saving the contacts, uploading them to some services or something like this. In this case, I only have the Bluetooth option here. And of course, there's also the option if you have multiple contacts, especially useful if you just simply imported, for example, from another different cloud service provider, just like, for example, the Google services or your own Nextcloud, some data, and you have perhaps multiple accounts, one for business and one for personal. You can just simply merge them together with the merge option, which allows you to merge this with another contact, which is pretty nice and pretty fine as an option. Of course, you also have the option to remove the contact if you don't need them anymore. So this is basically the contacts application, and of course it allows you to, if you have multiple contacts, to select multiple contacts to do something with them, just like removing them or sharing them. So I think this is everything for this little demonstration about the contacts application, but yeah, I think some people now have learned how the option works to differentiate between work or personal information about a contact and the business information about a contact. So you have to press and hold longer on the contact field to change this information, to give it another category. And pretty powerful application if you work with it. And I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration, and thanks for watching.